First thing I would like to do is urge the prohibition of using the word genocide when it comes to Sudan. It is, in my view, a grievous error to use a word of such enormous impact and weight. And to my mind, genocide means you must act against it. What is happening in Sudan is not, in my view, genocide. Ethnic cleansing at the very least, murder, rape, untrammeled violence for sure. And yes, that must be dealt with. It must be subject of the accountability, sir, that you mentioned in your introduction. Now, if we look at the humanitarian situation, what are the possibilities about making some kind of an arrangement between the Sudan Armed Forces and the Rapid Support Forces to get convoys in? Well, we saw the last convoy that went in was grievously attacked with trucks burned and people killed. I'm wondering, and I put this very tentatively, it's been a long time since I was in Fasher, I believe 2005, maybe 2004, but I believe there's a large stadium in Fasher, and taking a leaf out of the book of Operation Lifeline Sudan, in which the WFP airdropped food into the south of Sudan during the civil war. I wonder if it would be possible to airdrop supplies into the area of such a stadium. The problem is if you do it with low-flying aircraft and you kick the parcels out, you risk to hurt people, you risk to damage people, and you become vulnerable to anti-aircraft fire from the surrounding rapid support forces. I just throw that out as a matter of possible discussion. Now, as for a solution, and that's where we need to go, we need to get some kind of a solution that would include accountability, that would include how to deal with the militaries, that will include probably the exile of the most heinous figures involved in this activity. The deal would have to include the Emirates. There's a problem with the Emirates. Clearly, a very senior figure in the Emirates, at least one, perhaps a group of them, decided to make their bed with Hemeti and the RSF because either of gold or because of the possibility that RSF control would open the Port Sudan area to Emirates activity. I don't know. They were wrong. They were grievously wrong. And it is up to the Arab world, it seems to me, the Muslim and Arab world, to bring to the Emirates the reality that they're on, as the British would say, the wrong wicket. So I would argue that those two elements are a good way to start with a solution to the immediate and the long-term problems in Sudan today. Thank you.